you're looking at it correctly. Anyway, all right. Now the coefficient of x squared here is 1. Okay. Now what's going to happen here? I'm just going to multiply things out. That's 2a plus 2ax plus b minus 20ax squared minus 20bx minus 20c equals 1x squared plus 0x plus 0. Okay? Now, alright, you don't have to write this part, this 0x plus 0, but I'm just writing it so you can see what's happening here. Alright? Now what we're going to do, alright, is we're going to start to factorize things, okay? I'll do this in different colors. So there's only one term, and this is a pattern. When you get to this point, it's a pattern. There will only be one term with x squared, alright? And for me, it's minus 20a, close the bracket, x squared, okay? You get two terms with x, 2ax and minus 20bx, so if you do plus 2a minus 20bx, okay? And then everything else just accounts for as c, so that's 2a positive b, and whoa, why did I come out green? B minus 20c. Okay, that was a glitch in the matrix. Anyway, so plus bracket 2a plus b minus 20c. Okay, and all of that reflects, all of this reflects 1x squared plus 0x plus 0. Okay, and if we continue on, what we're going to do now, alright, this part, the coefficient of x squared is minus 20a. The coefficient of x squared is minus 20a. Alright, that's reflected over here. Okay, the coefficient of x squared is 1. Okay, so what that means is minus 20a needs to equal 1. It has to. Okay, so that means a equals 1 over minus 20. Okay, let's do this for the second part, because now we're going to find out b. So we found a. Alright, we found a, now we're going to find out b. So this equation says 2a minus 20b equals, well, the counterpart is 0, so this equals 0. We know that a is minus 1 over 20, or 1 over negative 20, doesn't make a difference. Minus 20b equals 0. This will give you, well, 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. Divide that by 20 is 1 over 10, negative 1 over 10. So that's just minus 0.1. Minus 20b equals 0. If we do some quick transposition, what we get is b equals 0.1 divided by negative 20. Now, yes, you can make these normal numbers. I am just slightly a bit too lazy. All right. Like you would like. I think I mentioned that how many times I messed up already, so I honestly cannot be asked. Anyway, okay, I do find this slightly fun, but you can imagine that I've can do some other things like play God of War for the 15th millionth time. Game of the year, cannot wait for the next one. Anyway, so we found B, we found A, now we're going to find C, and C, again, this counterpart here says it equals 0, so 2A plus B minus 20C should equal 0. I know A is negative 1 over 20. I know B is 0.1 over negative 20. Alright, I could have said that the other way, so I could have said minus 0.1 over 20, makes no difference. Minus 20c equals 0. Well, this is again going to give me negative 0.1. Alright, leave that as a fraction if you want to. You can change it into normal numbers. I think it would be easier if you did change it to normal numbers. Okay, if I did quick transposition, okay, if I throw this side, this and this to the other side, I'm going to get minus 20c equals, the answer I had is, with me 2 seconds people, the answer to that one was boom shiki wow wow, that's what my baby says, bow wow wow. 0.105. If you add 0.1 and 0.1 over minus 20, if you add them together, you get 0.015. 0.015, okay? And then if you divide that by 20, alright, so if you divide that by 20, what you get is C equals 0.105 divided by negative 20. You can change that into a real number later, okay? And to be fair, again, I'm trying to get the pattern synced in. I don't really care about the answer at the moment. It's just trying to get the pattern in, because trust me, it's not like the answer is going to make any sense anyway. We're doing it for the solution. Okay, so we have found A, we found B, we found C. Okay, make note of this because I'm going to change the slide, pause it obviously, and okay. So what we said, okay, we said that y prime sub px equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Remember, okay, sugar, it doesn't matter. We said, okay, that the solution to this is a non-homogeneous solution, meaning it equals a number, not zero, something, but not zero. The solution to it, we said, was y c prime, sugar. Solution to this, okay, we said, was y subprime c of x plus y subprime p of x. Okay, we said that's the solution to this because it's non-homogeneous. Okay, now I've stated at the very beginning, because this reflects, is asymptotic to a quadratic equation, we said that yp of x is ax squared plus bx plus c. We found out what a is, we found out what b is, and we found out what c is. So let's plug them in. Okay, we know that yp of x equals, well, a was 1 over negative 20 x squared, plus b we knew it was 0.1 over negative 20 x, plus c we knew to be 0.105 over negative 20, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll double check right now because we all know me by now. Love making silly mistakes. They're not mistakes, they're tests, but you know, no one's here to make note of them, so yeah, that's right. Okay, so we have now y sub p prime, y sub px and y sub cx. Okay, so our final answer, the solution, all right, is obviously yp of x plus y c of x. Okay, and hence our solution then will be, I'll do this in different colors. All right, so this, the solution of this is 1 over minus 20 x squared plus 0.1 over minus 20 x plus 0.105 over minus 20 plus, alright, the solution of this, which is what we discussed at the beginning. You take the question, you make it equal 0, and you just solve it normally as if it was homogeneous, how we did in my first video. Okay, and that becomes a e to the power of minus 5x plus b e to the 4x. Okay, this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the solution. Okay, now what does this all mean? If you send some p to my PayPal or GoFundMe, I'll tell you, but up until then I'll keep it a secret. Yeah, this is the solution. Okay, well done for sticking this far into it. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments. I know my other one, you can't comment for some reason. I can't fix it. I don't know why. So just, you know, comment here as much as you can, as much as you want. Cool? Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, all that lovely stuff. Peace.